Perry's Prismatic concert is her third world tour, and we'll see her play 107 dates across the globe, keeping her busy right up until December. So what can fans expect? Well, joining me now is Alicia, the music editor to Entertainmentwise. Alicia, her last tour, California Dreams, was incredibly successful. Is this going to be quite similar, or are we going to see it go down a different route?
Yeah, it's pretty different. I mean, her, as you can expect, she would put on an epic show, and this is the same as the last tour in that respect. I think this show is kind of more of a mature side, and it's kind of slightly a bit more serious, but there's still a bit of wacky Katy Perry in there.
That's what we know and love. Now, the whole show is sort of split up into 6 acts. Talk me through that. What's the first act?
Yeah, that's Prismatic. So it kicks off with Raw, which is the lead single from the album. And straight away, there's plenty of energy. She's got coloured lights in her hair and fluorescent light up dress. And
it is the whole tour, though. I think you could sum it up as being like incredibly colourful and all the sort of using like quite advanced pyrotechnics.
Yeah, and that's kind of what you would expect from Katy Perry. She doesn't do anything straightforward, does she?
Absolutely. So each act has a sort of different feel to it, is that right? So you go from the first act, which is Prismatic, to the second act, Egyptian.
Yeah, and we've actually seen quite a lot of this theme already because of the single Dark Horse. And on stage, she rides on a fake horse and she's dressed up as a pharaoh, and it's all very old and glamorous.
And the third act is Couture, which is obviously a reference to the fact that she loves cats and calls her fans that.
Yeah, this is where she performs Hot and Cold, and she dresses up. It gets a little bit sexier. She's in the skin-tight bodysuit, a leotard, and she's got the cat ears, and it's all very sexy. And of course, it's a fan pleaser for her fans, who she calls the Katy Cats.
Act 4, she really takes it down again, doesn't she? And that's titled Acoustic. I assume that means she's singing acoustic?
Yeah, she's singing acoustic. It's all very stripped back. She performs The One That Got Away, which is a recent single, and she asked the fans whether they like to hear Double Rainbow or Ghost, so there's an interaction there. And also it's a chance for her to showcase her guitar playing skills, which I think a lot of people don't realise that she can actually play an instrument.
She then takes it up a gear with Throwback, and Act 6 is called Hyper Neon. That's where we get the big classics.
Yeah, this is where, even though it's at the end, it kind of really kicks off, where she performs Teenage Dream, California Girls, and then it goes into Birthday, which is her latest single.
And Birthday is really special, and listen up if you're going to go and watch this show, because they do actually bring a member of stage on for Birthday.
Yeah, she asks a member of the audience, whose birthday it is, and they get to actually go up on stage, and she kind of serenades them, and they sit on this massive cake throne, and yeah, it's all pretty awesome.
That would probably be the best birthday treat ever. Alicia, thank you so much for talking through Katy Perry's Prismatic tour. If you click over onto the music section, then we have all the dates if you want to check out anything further.